where we are hoping to welcome you on July 12th through 15th, 2018 to the 4th Annual International Conference on Computational Social Science back in Evanston at Northwestern. I know some of you are saying, well, we just were there, and it's true. I promise you that we will not again be inviting you back to Evanston in the next several years, but we hope you will come again next year. This building that you see and the Kellogg School is a big reason why we want to invite you back. The Kellogg School of Management at Northwestern, where my co-organizer Brian Utsi and myself are working here in this beautiful brand new building that the Dean of Kellogg, Sally Blount, has gotten very excited, along with several other parts of the leadership at Northwestern, about computational social science. They made a real commitment to it, and the reason to bring you back a second time is to showcase all of the excitement and energy that we have surrounding computational social science at Northwestern University. We obviously, each time we have this conference, we want to do something innovative to be more responsive. There are a couple of things I want to touch on very briefly. First, this particular conference is one that looks at our understanding of the word computational social science in as broad a perspective as possible. If you can look at the keynote speakers that we've had here today, it is a very broad and inclusive understanding of what we mean by computational social science, and I encourage all of you to embrace that broad definition and to be able to come to it with different diverse perspectives that we can all respect and that we could all learn from one another. And certainly that will be the spirit of the conference that we will be hosting next year in Evanston. Notice that we also have a website that's already up and running. It's kell.gg/host IC2S2 We will be updating this. There will be a call for papers that will be available there in the fall of this year. Again, one of the things that I want to mention on the next slide is that we have one speaker who we have already decided is going to be our keynote speaker. Some of you might recognize him. And so Duncan, we are delighted to have him as our lead-off keynote speaker, but of course, like the one year, we will be inviting a lot of very exciting speakers to join Duncan as part of our keynote speaker panel out there. We obviously are always looking for suggestions and feedback of ideas that you have in terms of the submission process, in terms of the organizational process. Last time we also got a lot of feedback about the kind of food that we were providing, so we will take any feedback we can get. We have a contingent of folks here that you might have met from Northwestern that includes my colleagues Dashun Wang, Agnes Horvath, Adam Parr, myself, Leslie DeChurch. Feel free to talk to us here or send us email, and we are always interested. You can also give the feedback to the current team, and we will do our best to make a July, which is great weather-wise in Chicago, make it a fun experience for all of you. So I hope many of you will consider coming and bringing your colleagues and students as well. Thank you again.